Today on the channel, we got an all-timer from the Top Picks line as we got the Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell Top Picks Elite.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel WWE Top Picks Elite Unboxing and Review. And today we got a special one, so we got Seth Rollins from the Hell in a Cell match with Cody Rhodes. But for all your Mattel WWE wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what old Seth Rollins is up to. And he's up to dastardly no good here. Dressing as Dusty Rhodes and the polka dots. What are we doing, Seth? What are we doing here? The ultimate troll job, you could say, but a very famous match and one of the most famous matches of the last couple of years. Of course, being in a Hell in a Cell, that brings it up another level. Seth Rollins' little get-up brings it up another level, but then, of course, Cody Rhodes, which you recently got, and we'll bring it out in a little bit, in the Defining Moments line, with the torn pec, with the bruising. Definitely a memorable match. There's no doubt about it, and you could almost say dueling defining moments in some ways here. But Seth Rollins and the polka dots, wild, absolutely wild. Trolling Cody, of course, Cody's dad, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Quite the story arc there. It's just unfortunate Cody was on the shelf for almost a year after this match. But quite the performance on both ends. It takes two to tango, as we usually do say. But we got the brand new style packaging here for 2024. Seth Rollins looking good. You got Seth Rollins right there, a little bit of a bubble window. Big WWE logo, Seth Rollins. Of course, it does say Top Picks, Elite, WWE, all the hits being played right here. I know some people have called out, they wish this head was here where the WWE logo is. I get that. I think for us that like this stuff, that we're hard into the weeds on it, I think that would make sense. A big picture there would look pretty good. But I think at the end of the day, it is about branding. And they got to think about the non-hardcore fans. And they got to think about retail, the Targets and Walmarts. They want a customer, a consumer. When they look down the toy aisle, they're looking. This WWE logo is going to catch some eyes. Oh, there's wrestling figures. Where Seth Rollins, it'll catch some eyes. They know that, but not everybody knows Seth Rollins. You got to think about those grandmas out there. Oh, won't we think of the grandmas? But they see WWE, they'll pick it up. So that's some of the packaging going on there. Top picks on the side. Seth Rollins looking only like a Seth Rollins could look. I'll be driving through his town here tomorrow, 2 days from now. 2 days from now as I film this. So I'm coming your way, Seth. Let's share a Harry Potter story or two. Why wouldn't we? On the side, Elite, Top Picks, Certified Authentic, Seth Rollins, of course. Seth freaking Rollins, excuse me, right there. Seth freaking Rollins on the back. Glamour shot, tail of the tape. You got the blurb. We got the cross-sell down below. Roman Reigns and, of course, John Cena, part of this Top Picks wave. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Those two are straight re-releases, I do believe. I did not order those, so we'll see what happens. I guess if they are different, I'll pick them up at a later time. But Seth Rollins, an interesting one right here because they easily could have put this in a standard Elite set and just had a generic Seth Rollins re-release here. So I do like it when they throw a bone to the hardcore collectors in these top pick waves, as we do know. Jibber jabber, nothing too fun on the bottom. But let's read the back, see what it says about Seth Rollins. From Davenport, Iowa. Oh, beautiful this time of year. Height 6'1", weight 217 pounds. Finisher, the Stomp. The Zombie Stomp, like a young Ozzy Osbourne. No More Tears era. There you go, Zombie Stomp. Check it out. The Visionary channeled his mentor, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. The father of his opponent, Cody Rhodes, for their Hell in a Cell 2022 match. Career highlights, Universal Champion, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion. Got to think future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Seth Rollins living that life. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. But can I get the packaging open? Should I cut it with a razor blade? Maybe I will. We'll cut it open, make it easier. But very easy to remove. Very thin packaging. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. And then, of course, plastic prison. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. And Seth up there putting the, who, me? Me? And that's what it looks like right there. Extra hands with Seth. Got the soft goods going on. Man, I'm here for this. I like this one. It feels different. It obviously feels like Seth Rollins, but it feels a little extra special there. So there you go. See you later. We're going to start with the hands as we always do. Uh-oh, did I lose a hand somewhere? I think I threw a hand somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's right here. I never know what's going to happen here, but we do got a hand going on here. Of course, we got 2 gripping hands for Seth Rollins, looking pretty good there. Then we get the old dastardly pointing fingers. Oh, you got to have those pointer fingers here. Always like the extra hands, kind of balance out some things if you need to. Then you got the big old ricochet hands going on right out of the package there for old Seth Rollins, looking good. Now we dive in, no doubt about it, the head sculpt, Seth Rollins all day long. Big open mouth going there, got the tongue, got the teeth, got the beard showing. Kind of just Seth Rollins in all of his trolling glory is what this kind of reminds me of right here. But a good looking head sculpt, you know it's Seth Rollins all day long. I'm sure this head does pop off fairly easily. There it is, very easy. We're getting used to, accustomed to that, of course. Then you get the soft good shirt. You know me, I love a good soft good shirt. We got the polka dots. Running fast, running free, running hard like a young Rio or Lando, whoever you want it to run like. But I like that addition. And then, of course, the polka dot black attack down low. And then even the Dusty style boots. Man, just an awesome, awesome one. Like how different this is. Like how this is specific, special. Just a really fun one right here. Got the painted on white wrist tape, of course, as we do know. Black polka dot elbow pads, or I should say knee pads down here as well. And the white and yellow on the boots, as we talked about. Of course, articulation on this one. Move the arms around. There we go. Arms go all the way around. You got the bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows. Hands back, forth, side to side. Hands removable. Ab crunch. Waist articulation. Big ol' Seth Rollins splits. Of course, thigh cut if you do need it. Double jointed knees, not pinless in the knee department here. You do get a boot cut, a little side to side on the ankles, a little bit of up and down. The usual suspects in the Mattel Elite articulation as we're accustomed to as I straighten out the arm. Grab a Ringside Collectible stand, of course. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. And what do you know, Seth fits perfectly on the old stand there. He's taking his last stand, old Seth Rollins. Looking really, really good. A fun figure here in the Top Picks line. And a really interesting one. Like I said earlier, this could have been in the traditional Elite line very easily. And in the Top Picks, you kind of think of, here's the plain Jane version of Roman, Cena, Rollins. Well, they threw us a bone, gave us something totally different. Not sure how well that resonates with the Top Pick audience. Of course, kids, things like that. But I think it is great for us. We'll call us adult collectors. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. We're somewhat adult collectors. But a very cool one. I like this one. I just really like what it represents, the whole match, the scenario. And then, of course, you got the Cody Rhodes to go right alongside it to match it. I think that is cool. That's a display in itself right here. You can put the cell up, put them in there. Man, you're off to the races all day long. Just a very, very fun one to display together right here. And, of course, this is part of the defining moments. This is a Ringside collectible exclusive. Should have some more of those over at Ringside, so if you need this Cody, head on over there. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Then I had to grab old Dusty out here. You can kind of compare the Dusty versions there. This one's still driving me crazy because I cannot find the headband. I don't know what I did with Dusty's headband. Probably going to end up buying another Dusty Rhodes is what I'm going to end up doing. We'll see what happens, but hopefully I can find that headband sooner rather than later. Fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed out there for me. But there it is, Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, and then Seth Rollins as Dusty Rhodes, an all-timer, if you ask me. But there it is, Top Picks 2024 Seth Rollins. What are your guys' thoughts, though? Picking up this Seth, is it different enough to get you to pull the trigger on a Top Picks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as we got videos every single day on this channel and the other channels, so make sure you subscribe to both of those. And then don't forget about the Patreon for early access to this video and all the other videos from both channels. Don't forget about Pro Wrestling Tees as well, another great place to support the channel. Don't forget to follow along over there at social media at SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Dusty Rhodes, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.